Hello beautiful souls, welcome to another reading. In today's reading we are going to look into some messages you need to hear right now, and you are going to be able to pick from two different decks. So this first deck is representing pile number 1 and this second deck is representing pile number 2. So ground yourself and choose the deck that resonates with you today the most, and after you are going to decide. In the description down below you are going to find timestamps and you can click on your time and you're going to get some messages you need to hear. So ground yourself and choose the deck. Welcome deck number 1 to your reading. If you chose this deck, these messages are meant to find you. Okay, so we have these 3 cards. The first is Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel in reverse position. Then we have the Queen of Swords, and then we have the 5 of Swords. So together, what I'm getting, you are going to go through a challenging period. Possibly there is a change involved in your life, or there can be also a conflict present in your life right now, and also there is a strong need for clear thinking. And these cards are showing that you may be a little bit kind of not balanced currently in your life, and there is also importance of self-awareness, of mental clarity, and also navigating the conflict with more wisdom and confidence. So also let's see each card individually. So the first card, this Wheel, is talking all about like that things are not going the way how you expected or how you hope. And when this card is in reverse, it can actually show that you are kind of stuck, and it can also shows that the cycles of the life aren't kind of working how you wish, but they are kind of like working against you, or you basically just feel stuck. Or there may be also a sense that the fate, the destiny, the universe isn't on your side, and maybe you are kind of out of balance. And it can also show that you are going through a period in your life when things are not simply moving forward, but however also this reversed Wheel is showing that the change is kind of necessary, even though maybe the things are a little bit challenging or stagnant currently. You may need to adjust, and also you may need to see the things from different perspective, and also to break free from all of the setbacks, or break free from the negativity that is still holding you back. And you are also kind of being asked to see that, you know, there is a huge opportunity or huge growth in this transformative period in your life, and you need to kind of just see beyond the current difficulties is the message. But then also we have the Queen of Swords, and Queen of Swords is also bringing us the sense of clarity, mental sharpness to the situation. And she, as you figure, is a figure of intellect, of clear communication, and also she's representing the direct action and directly moving forward. And also this card is usually appearing when you need to kind of cut through any confusion or illusions. And also what I'm getting, that she's kind of asking you to approach your situation more logically, and you need to also use your intellect to kind of find the best path forward. And also what I'm getting, like the Queen of Swords is usually talking about, you know, detaching from emotions and focusing more on the rational thinking. And you need to just like cut through all of the unnecessary drama that also this card may show. And if you're also dealing with some kind of like a person that is a little bit challenging, or maybe just a situation in general, you need to stand bold in your action, and also you need to set clear boundaries, and also you need to be clear in your communication. And also this 5 of Swords is talking about conflict, about tension. It's talking about like betray, dishonesty, and it can also points to a disagreement when no one is actually truly winning. And there may be a situation when someone isn't playing fair, or you're maybe experiencing a loss. And it is also suggesting sometimes like internal conflict, and it can also sometimes show that you have kind of like few parts in yourself that are kind of like battling towards each other, or they're like kind of going against each other. And also it is showing that you need to step away from all of the battles that aren't worth fighting for. And it can also show that you need to take some time to reflect on this conflict, or maybe there is also the sense of victory, but it will come with a high price that is sometimes not worth it, and it's sometimes better to just seek this peace rather than continue this fight. And also this card is kind of like asking you to see if all of the struggles or these fights are worth it at the end, and you need to kind of weigh your options very much carefully. And in summary, what I'm also getting from these messages is that you are going through some challenging times, but you need to approach it with clarity, with wisdom. And the reversed wheel of fortune is suggesting that you are in the period of difficulties or delays. However, the King of Swords is asking you to use your sharp thinking, the direct communication, and also you need to detach yourself from your emotions. And she's also empowering you to find the clarity and also make the decisions based on your reason, of your logical thinking, and not on your emotions. And the Five of Swords is suggesting that there are some challenges, some conflicts that are kind of leaving you betrayed or defeated. And also, it is here to show you that you need to choose the battles wisely, and you need to step away from unnecessary conflict, unnecessary drama, and you should focus more on finding the peace. And I know that this whole situation is very tough, but you need to assess everything in your life, and also you cannot like engage in the drama that is maybe also going to cause more harm than good. And also together, what I'm getting, you need to embrace your mental clarity, you need to communicate more honestly, and you need to also navigate your life with more wisdom. And this is a very powerful time to also kind of like rise above the situation and make more clear decision, and it is going to lead you to a better outcome. So thank you so much, pile number one, for listening to this quick message. And as always, please remember to take what feels right and leave the rest, because this is a general message and general reading. So thank you so much. Until next time. Welcome, pile number two, to your reading. If you chose this reading, let's see some messages you need to hear from the universe. So let's see what you need to hear today. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, we have reverse Strength, and then we have reverse Ten of Pentacles. So this whole message, like together what I'm getting, you are going through a period in your life where there is a deep emotional, maybe fear, maybe you are feeling hopeless. However, there is also a chance for healing. And if you're going to also let go of some past pain, and if you are going to also find the strength to move forward, you can actually heal yourself. And also this card altogether are suggesting that you may be facing also some internal struggles, but the key to overcome them lies in how you actually deal with this fear and how you deal with this emotion. So let's see also each card individually. So the first card what we have is this Nine of Swords, and Nine of Swords is representing worry, anxiety, fear, and it is also sometimes showing when you have some sleepless nights, when you have some stress, or when you have some overthinking in your life, and you may be also experiencing currently a period in your life where maybe your mind is filled with like negative thoughts. Maybe you are also imagining like worst case scenarios, or maybe you are also holding into things that are kind of like out of your control. And this card can actually also suggest that there may be some dealing with a lot of mental pressure. You may be also dealing with feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're also feeling trapped in your own thoughts, but also it's very much like important to kind of see that maybe this fear is kind of unrealistic, or maybe you are kind of like how to say this word, like I don't know, you're kind of like making it worse than it actually is, and your worries may feel real, but the situation may not be as bad as you think or as your mind believes. And this card is also inviting you to kind of face your fears and also recognize that many of your fears are constructed in your mind, and they are not like actual threats to you. And the more that you focus on the fear, the more it's actually going to increase or expand. So if you're going to also take some small steps towards addressing all of the fear, all of the anxiety, you can actually heal, and you can actually also leave them in the past, is the message. Then the reverse strength is suggesting that you may be feeling a little bit emotionally drained, maybe there is a lack of confidence, there is a lack of your inner power, but you need to face these challenges with a like clear mind. And it can also show that you have a lack of control over your emotions, and there is like difficulties standing in facing your fears or facing the healing. And there could be also a sense of weakness where you feel that you are not able to manage your fears or manage your emotions very effectively. And this card can also show that you may be pushing yourself too hard, or you're also trying to suppress your feelings instead of like addressing them. Because also the reverse strength is kind of like showing you that you need to stop fighting against yourself, and you need to also allow your emotions to kind of feel them or be felt. And sometimes, you know, the true strength is coming if you're going to show your emotions, and if you're going to also embrace them, and you need to kind of have the strength or the courage to show up for yourself even when you feel at your lowest point. And it may also be a sign that you can ask for support of other people, because sometimes, you know, we can also use the help from other people to see our situation from a different perspective. And then we have also the reverse Ten of Swords, and it is talking all about like having a painful cycle that is coming to an end. So this is a very positive card, because it is just showing that you may be still holding on to some past hurts, but you are going to heal. And it is like pointing to like this feel of painful ending, to a loss. But when it's in reverse, it is showing that divorce is actually over, but you still need to kind of process the healing, or you may also kind of embrace this letting go of the past, and you may be kind of holding into some negative emotions, or there may be some unfinished business that is preventing you from fully moving on. And also, when I'm looking at the other cards, it is showing that you need to release any limiting beliefs, any regrets, any negative attachments, because you have been already through the worst and you are coming to an end. And what I'm also getting, that this is a great opportunity to heal and also to start fresh. And also, when it's in a reverse position, it can show that you know, the past cannot be done from again, but you need to kind of heal and learn how to heal, and also realize that you have the power, you have the strength, you have the courage to move forward and deal with this situation. And now it's a very good time to kind of like close this chapter and embrace this healing. And together, what I'm also getting, this whole reading is talking about like emotional problems, like mental stress, and also need for healing, because the Nine of Swords is talking about anxieties, about worries, and also possibly you are making everything worse than it actually is. And the reversed strength is showing that you need to kind of you are kind of like emotionally drained, but you need to kind of look for your inner resilience to deal with this difficult situation. And it's very important also to be kind to yourself during this time of healing. And the reverse Ten of Swords is showing that the worst may be behind you, but you still need to hold, or you are still kind of like holding into the past, and you are not fully letting go of what has been hurtful for you. And it is also kind of showing that you need to release the emotional baggage that is no longer serving you, and you have the power to heal. But you need to also acknowledge that the past kind of ended, and you kind of like change it, it's behind you, and you need to also make the time and the space for the recovery and new beginnings, and you need to start healing yourself. And together, what I'm getting, that the cards are kind of encouraging you to face your fears, and you need to be kind to yourself, and you need to let go of the past pain to heal and to move forward, because you have the strength to move forward. But it's very important to give yourself the permission to feel your emotions, and also you need to ask for support if you actually need it. And it's very good time for emotional recovery and mental clarity. So you need to heal, and then you are going to be able to move forward. So thank you so much for listening to this reading, and as always, please remember that this is a general collective guidance, so take what feels right and leave the rest. Thank you so much and see you next time.